I am here to show you guys why bands are just as efficient as weights when it comes to building muscle. For training programs, meal plans, and coaching, make sure you check out Khpfitness and training.com. What's going on, my fitness seekers all over the world? Khpfitness here with another video for you. And today I want to talk about the comparison between the bands and the weights. I know a lot of people give flack to the bands. I'm going to make a couple different follow-up videos about this, as many as I need to make to get the point across to you guys. When it comes to band training, what I see a lot is people flinging the bands around, not getting the engagement parts where they need to, and ultimately not knowing how to use bands. A big component of that is people just going by the status quo. If they hear the big bodybuilders saying bands don't work, then they think, he says it's not working, so they must not work. And I'm here to tell you that is far from the truth. Because to tell me that bands don't work is to tell me that 10 pounds of weight is more efficient than 10 pounds of resistance when it comes to sand, water, or any kind of liquid, or any item you pick up, a stone. You can't work against physics. So if you're able to manipulate enough target point to said muscle and exhaust it, you get the same kind of result. And I want to talk about that thoroughly. But before I do, you know what I want. Oh yeah, I ain't too proud to beg. You know what I want. Go ahead and hit that like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, families. Hit that thanks if you support the channel. And let's get on into it. Now, before I started working out in that fitness center that you guys seen in quite a few videos, and people say, hey man, you back in the gym lifting weights? Good job, man. Really good job. And I'm like, no, man, that's not the case, brothers. If you see me, I'm demoing for videos, or it's a situation where I'm using the space because I want more variety in the environment of where I am, or I'll train the clients there because some clients don't like coming directly to my household to train, so I will take them to the fitness center. It's a lot more convenient for me and it doesn't scare off my clients. It's a win-win situation. So going into this gym, I went to my client's gym. They let me have the access to the key card, went inside of there, got some work done, did everything from biceps, triceps, and while I saw the weights there, I wanted to make a video and compare them and contrast them. But before that, I had to get my full workout in when it came down to it. And on this particular day, I was just happened to work chest, shoulders, got a little back action too. And I want to show you guys the comparison on how it looks when you properly use the bands versus when you improperly use them. First things first, people's tempos are way too fast. With a fast tempo, you can indeed tax the muscle, but you're gonna be doing 30, 40 reps at the end of the day. And they show that anything over 30 reps is essentially junk volume. I know you've probably heard that term. It is a term that is going around, but junk volume is essentially where you're doing more volume than needed, just tearing the body down, taxing the neurological system, and it's just overkill. And then it takes you days on end to get back to it. And what does that do? Take gains away from you. And so if you can just slow the tempo down enough where the muscle feels enough stimulus between that 8 to 15 reps or 8 to 12, whatever it takes when it comes down to it, just fatiguing that muscle. If you want to get the most bang for your buck in a shorter amount of time, that's how you do it. You want to go ahead and control it throughout. Now, this is an older video that I'm showing you here, but it is indeed a comparison of the movements. And I'm going to show you guys a couple of different movements that I'm doing. And with those couple of different movements, you'll see the tempo, and it's going to make a lot more sense to you. All right, first things first, I'm going to give you guys an old school classic, the dips. So you see the positioning when I have here with the dips, regular dips, bringing it down parallel, shooting back up. Same thing with the bench. You see how I bring it down, nice and controlled, parallel at the top, and then bringing it down. With that, you get the same kind of stimulus as you would when it comes down to doing it with the dip machine. Adding weights, you just have to add resistance, get yourself at a leverage angle so you're stayed in place and stayed put as you're pushing up and down. And that's how you do it when it comes down to the dips. Second, I got the unilateral bicep curls. With this one, same kind of focus. Bringing it up controlled. See, with the resistance of the weights, it's actually giving me a tempo that I don't have to guess about. But when it comes to the bands, you can match that tempo. Keeping it between the reps that you need is the important thing. So even if you don't have a heavy enough band, what you can do to subsidize for that is put more on or step further back. The difference from stepping back just a foot will add anywhere between 5 to 10 pounds of difference on there. So it'll be a very close comparison when it comes to what you would do when it came to having to go up and up and up with the weights. There's no big time limitations. Variable resistance versus fixed resistance when it comes to the weights. Next, I have the pull downs for you. Now, you see I'm in a seated version here. In the seated version, I'm actually able to get that leverage that I need to go ahead and pull the way I need to without it lifting me up. It's the same thing you do when it comes to the pull down machine. With the pull down machine, you're simply having your legs underneath that padding, you know, that thing that rolls right underneath you. That's your leverage. And you would just get that same kind of leverage by sitting down. And then I went ahead and moved over to some shoulder raises, some lateral raises, I should say. So with these lateral raises, you see the tempo about the same on these particular here. Same motion, have it pointed, fixed towards the wall, and actually doing like a W. So there is no big time differences when it comes to these particulars. You have to manipulate it the way you would with anything else to get the most out of it. And that's what I've learned to do when it comes to the band training. See, people just undersell the bands, man, and that's where I come in to tell them what's going on. This is exactly what I mean when I say it's not where you train, it's how you train. Because if you know how and what and where you're doing your movements, how to get the tempos, how to get proper recovery and rest, you get all the options of taking these items anywhere you go versus lugging around a bunch of weights. And that's the reason why I moved the way I want to, because I got tired of being just subjected to going to the gym. Now, the gym is an awesome place if done correctly, if they're not closing up on you. You know what I'm talking about. But at the end of the day, you have the choice now. It's all about you. So it takes the excuse away. And I am the excuse taker. So that's all I have for you today, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. As I said before, hit that thanks to support the channel. Meal plans, training programs, I got all of that, man. Just reach out to me, Khpfitnessandtraining.com. And I will show you guys how to work outside of the regular confounds of what you know. You want to expand that mind? Get in touch with the boy or keep watching. That works too. I appreciate you guys watching, man. You help support some things, bringing some things my way, and I appreciate all those new subscribers. I think I'm up from the last time, about 50, 52, 56 subscribers. It's not bad for this little bitty channel. I'm working. You guys have a great day. And as I said before, it's not where you train, it's how you train. Keep pushing. I'll talk to you guys soon.